Emotions are running high at the Vuelta a España as the world of cycling finds itself caught in a delicate and divisive crossroads of sport and politics, one that could bring the entire race to a sudden halt. Imagine the pressure. Top athletes threatening to withdraw from one of cycling's grandest tours if pro-Palestinian protests continue to interfere with the competition. This isn't just about racing anymore. It's a standoff where personal safety, political expression, and the integrity of the sport collide. The plot thickened after the 17th stage, clinched by Italy's Giulio Pellizzari, ended without disruptions thanks to new restrictions on who could access the mountaintop finish. While a few Palestinian flags appeared along the final stretch, no one attempted to hinder the race, a welcome relief compared to recent days. Yet, the sense of uncertainty remains. Riders have agreed to press on, but they're ready to assemble again if any new protest crosses the line and puts their safety at risk during the concluding days before Sunday's scheduled finale in Madrid. But here's where it gets controversial. The International Riders Association, CPA, confirmed that this crucial vote was initiated at the request of riders themselves, with representatives from all 23 participating teams involved. Most chose to keep racing, and while some opposed the decision, they ultimately agreed to respect the majority. Intriguingly, the CPA hasn't revealed the specific vote breakdown or further details, leaving room for speculation and debate within the cycling community. Should the association be more transparent on such high-stakes decisions? Let us know what you think. Tensions have been escalating since Stage 5, when a group of protesters brandishing Palestinian flags physically blocked the Israel Premier Tech team during the pivotal team time trial. Further protests forced some stages to finish prematurely, with Tuesday's 16th stage ending 8 kilometers before the official line, because demonstrators blocked the final climb. A clear example of activism directly impacting the race's outcome. According to CPA Vice President Pascal Chanteur, the current majority view among riders is clear. Any new major disruption could lead to a collective pause and a reassessment on whether to continue or abandon the competition. Even the athletes are quick to point out the complexity of their situation. As Bahrain victorious rider Jack Haig explained, "We feel like pawns in a much larger conflict that doesn't directly concern us, but it's affecting our professional lives." Spanish authorities are now ramping up security as the race approaches the finish line. They plan to deploy an additional 1,500 police officers over the upcoming weekend, an operation the government says is the largest public safety effort Madrid has seen since the 2022 NATO summit. Interior Minister Fernando Grande Marlaska stressed the importance of balancing the fundamental right to protest with the safety of riders and spectators, expressing hope that both goals can be achieved. But is this balance truly possible when emotions are this charged? Where should the line be drawn between civil action and keeping a major sporting event on track? Meanwhile, back on the course, Pellizzari delivered a commanding performance in Stage 17. He surged ahead on the challenging climb up Alto de El Moradero, ultimately finishing 16 seconds in front of Britain's Tom Pidcock, with Australia's Jai Hindley rounding out the podium in third. Red jersey leader Jonas Vingegaard pushed his lead further, edging his closest rival João Almeida by 2 seconds and now maintaining a solid 50-second advantage overall. Pidcock, for his part, trails nearly 2.5 minutes behind in third place. And this is the part most people miss. For elite athletes, the headlines may say protest or safety, but behind the scenes, the decisions being made could change their professional futures, the outcome of an entire Grand Tour, and even set a precedent for how sporting events handle political demonstrations worldwide. Is the threat to abandon the Vuelta justified, or should athletes separate sport from politics at all costs? Where do you stand on this high-stakes showdown between protest rights and the spirit of competition? Jump into the conversation. Your voice might just shift the debate.